Once you have created your login details, your account login, and it should look similar to this page once you log in successfully. Okay, now I want you to go on to Enter Studio. This is where it's going to take you to Online Studio. It might take a few minutes as it is online. And you can decide on the project that you would like to do. It's either going to be music or podcast. For the time being, we are going to look at music. And here we are. This is general look of the software initially before you start recording or creating your music. On the left hand side you have got tracks. You can add new tracks, so if you click on that, it will ask you what kind of track you would like to add. This can be voice from the microphone, piano, keyboard if you have got a MIDI keyboard, guitar or bass or drum beats, guitar, bass, synth or synthesizer, strings, and brass or woodwinds. Okay, so we do not need to do that just now. Get rid of that. Okay, so on top here you have got some editing tools. That's the name of your project, and over here you can share your project with somebody if you would like to show them how you have done it or to get some ideas from them. Okay, and this also is over here. Okay, it is also called collaboration. If you click on it, okay, you can invite people and you can also do video call through this software, and both of you can work at the same time. Okay, this sign over here, the music sign, is where you find loops. Before I come to that, I would like you to look at the bottom over here. This is where you record, or you can do rewind or fast forward or play. Okay, this is metronome. This is the tempo of your music. Okay, you can, it always starts from 120, but you can always lower it if you want to do slower. And you can hear it is giving you the click for it. Okay, I'm going to put it back to 120. And if you want the metronome on, you can click on. Once you play, it will be on. Okay, but for the time being, we do not need it on. So I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to put this all the way to the beginning. These are bars. Okay, this means that you have got 4 beats in the bar over here, and another bar, and another bar, and another bar, like that, and it goes on. Okay, now I would like to show you how to choose some loops. Okay, we are going to start from drum loops. First of all, I would like you to have a look at these. These are different instruments that or sounds that you can find. It's a library already set up. So we are going to start from drums. We'll choose drums, and down here you have got the list of drum examples, drum loops. The ones that you need are the ones that says free. Okay, for example, okay, that was the full drum kit. This one is only hi-hat. This one is kick and snare. Okay, I would like you to choose the one that you feel, oh, I like this kind of thing. So I'm gonna go for this one first. So what I'm going to do is drag and drop like that, and there we go, I've got it in front of me. Now once you do that, it actually plays automatically. You can stop it from here. Now if you pay attention over here, this part is highlighted. It means that it is on loop or on cycle mode, that if it gets to the end over here like this, it's going to actually go back all the way to the beginning again, and it will play over and over again until you stop it like this. Okay, so if you don't want that to happen, you need to click on that and it will turn off. Okay, now I do like that, but I would like to add some more beats to it. So while this is playing, you can add different things to it like this. Okay, I forgot I do actually need my loop so that I can listen to it over and over again until I choose my second beat. I quite like that, so I am going to drag and drop that in there. Give it a few seconds, and there we go. Right, you can see that when I drag and dropped it, I did go all the way to the beginning. You do not have to do that. Okay, I will show you how to create some structure to your piece later on. So let's choose something else to put on top of that. So let's scroll down. Okay, this is the melodic part, it's not the drum bit anymore. If you want more beats, you need to choose from here. I quite like that as well. I'm going to bring it in. And there we go. Okay, now before I bring in my melody, I would like to show you something. If you use these, if you have a look, these are mute and unmute. So if you want to hear just these two tracks, you need to mute this one, and it will only play these two. If you want to hear only one of those, you need to mute, and to unmute you need to click those again. Okay, now if you look on the left hand side, you can see that there's in fact volume option for each one of these tracks. Okay, you need to learn how to make sure that this volume is appropriate. Okay, because you do not want everything loud, you do not want everything too quiet either. Okay, so while it is playing, you can play up a bit with the volume. Right now the hi-hat and the clave is a little bit too loud, so I am going to lower that a bit. I'm going to lower that a bit. That sounds much better. It sounds more balanced. Okay, now once that is done, we can look for melody part, where you need to scroll down. What you can do is, if you want to add piano, you can click on piano. You don't want the drums. Okay, so you have got the piano loops. for example. Let's try it together. Okay. Let's have a look. Just to let you know, these loops at the moment, they already have some effects. When you hear it, you can hear the sound bending or sound as if it's an old recording. Okay, so if you don't want something like that, you need to make sure that you choose a loop that's just clear, and then you can add your effect later on. Obviously you can add effects to those as well. It's totally up to you. You do not have to go for piano, you can go for synth. Let's have a look. Let's have a look if it goes. Okay. I quite like this one, so I am going to bring this in. And if you pay attention, it actually sounds in order. If you brought that in. Okay, so I'm just going to pause that there. Everything is played at the same time, and I don't want to do that. Okay, I want to create or have some structure to my song. So first of all, I'm going to start with the kick and snare, and I am going to make sure my hi-hat comes in later on. Okay, you can decide this whenever you want it to start coming in. Okay, and you can do it at bar 2, you can do it at the end of bar 1 or at the end of bar 2. So if you do it at the end of bar 2, this is how it's going to sound like. Right, you do realize it is a little bit loud, so I'm going to bring that volume down a bit. So I'm going to start again. Okay, I quite like that. Now that I have moved this loop slightly to the next bars, this one stopped here, and I don't want it to stop, I want it to carry on. So all I need to do is carry it over. Okay, now you might not want to do that. All you need to do is make sure, okay, that you go back, and this is your original. Okay, what you can do is go into edit, and you can go into split region. Okay, so now this is one and this is another one. It's separated. I can do that. If you don't separate them, it actually moves all together. Okay, now what I can do is in fact get rid of this part and copy this literally copy paste on your computer and paste it over here. Okay, if it's too far you can bring it back and you can just loop this part like this. Okay, now I don't want to repeat this, so I am going to cut. It's called split region. These are called regions, by the way. I want to split this region from here, so I'm going to go into edit, split region. Okay, so there we are. That's there. Now I want to do this. I want to copy and paste over here. Now let's have a look how that sounds. Let's have a listen. Okay, now I don't know if you realize the reason that happened is because I have got the loop on, okay, and I don't want, I mean the cycle mode on. I don't want that, therefore I need to turn it off by clicking it. Okay, there we go. I'm going to do that one more time. Alright, now I would like to bring in the clave. The clave can come in around this area and can carry on over there. Let's unmute. I would like the synth to come in when all of my percussion instrument is in, which is around here, and I would like to add this in around this area. Now let's have a listen and see how this is going to be. Okay, it wasn't the best. I'm not too keen on that, so I am going to bring this down. I will introduce this synth, but I will leave it at that, and I am going to introduce this synth. Now I want to find something else that is going to go with that sound. Okay, so if I go into synth pad and scroll it up, should be able to find beach. There we go, synth pad beach. Okay, maybe just bring that in. So play again. Okay, so I don't want it that long. I will leave it there. I could have this one all the way here, could have in fact my drum beat over here. So right now I am working on the structure. it doesn't sound like as if it's finished. So if I did slightly over, that's better. Okay, so this is the piece that I just created based on the loops that we have got over here. Your task is to create your own, like how I have done, having few drum loops and having your melody. I chose synth. Synth is not actually the full melody, it is supporting instrument, so you need to go for synth, maybe piano, maybe some guitar, and let's see what you are going to come up with. But I am sure you are going to enjoy this. Once you have finished your work, I would like you to share your work with me. So the best thing is to put my email address in like this. Oops, it's not .co.uk, it's derby.school.uk. Okay, and I want you to click invite. Alright, and I should be able to receive the link to see your work. Okay, but always make sure you save your work. Okay, save work. So we're going to give it a name, trial. It might take a few minutes, but that was quick. And then you can share. Okay, good luck guys. I'm sure you are going to really enjoy this. Let me know of your thoughts, and if you have any questions you can always email me as well, and I shall speak with you guys soon. Take care.